No matter where you decide to buy, though, obviously you're going to need the help of somebody like Chuck Simmons from Motto Mortgage. Good morning, Chuck.
Good morning.
When you go to sell or buy a home, there's a lot to take into consideration. So I guess we can just start unpacking that too. Like, for instance, credit score. How does your credit score affect what's going to happen when you're especially buying a home?
Sure. Right now, everything is revolving around credit. For the most part, your interest rates are going to be affected. The types of loan programs that you can get will be affected. So credit score is a huge component of things. With the pandemic, we've seen that the credit score requirements in a lot of ways have tightened. And so where, we might have been able to do something prior to the pandemic, now it might be where we have to work on getting that credit score up a little bit to get them into a specific program. So typically, the best rates you're going to see with credit scores at 740 or above, and then after that, below that, you have adjusters that sort of go in increments of 20. So from 720 to 720 to 739, there's sort of an adjuster to your rate. From 700 to 719, there's a bigger adjuster. And then once you get below 700, it really starts to negatively impact the credit scores. And if you have to have mortgage insurance, the rates you get for mortgage insurance.
You really give them some coaching on, okay, if you do XYZ, you could actually qualify for more money or get a lower payment because we can help you out.
Yeah, that's something that we do a lot and has been very successful, and borrowers really appreciate it. We have, not only will we pull their credit and we'll see what their 3 credit scores are, we have to use the middle score from the 3 major bureaus, but we can also see what their scores could be if they did certain things. So for instance, if they paid their some credit cards down a little bit, it might bring their score up 7 points. If they were, in one case we had an instance where a borrower, all they had to do was remove themselves as an authorized user on an account that had some lates on it, and their score went up 100 points, and that was in a week's time.
Wow.
That is a very rare occurrence, but something that can happen. So we've used that to take borrowers who whose credit scores were on the cusp of qualifying to be able to get them to get into loan programs. Or we've had borrowers who qualify, but we have been able to show them ways to get their score up, to that next level so that they can get lower rates or lower mortgage insurance and save some money that way as well. So that's been very successful for us.